Good afternoon. My name is Codeybean. I'm going to be doing some work on the van. I would like to do the floor today, although I find myself getting very, I don't want to say overwhelmed, but it's just like I don't know where to start. And rather than me just starting and then figuring out where I screw up and redoing it later, I feel like I'm actually going to end up doing it first try, which is just never the case anyway. So I'm just going to try doing things. First things first, all that has to go. Alright, well, before we go any farther, I just want to talk about the first installments that I made to the van. I actually found these photos in my phone randomly going through. Here you can see some insulation that I put up on top of the roof. Here you can see that I put over the Reflectix or on top of that insulation to try to reflect light around with my LED strip. I ended up taking that LED strip down, but this is when I first had, I actually had back seats in there. I fit the dirt bike in there and had some mounts onto the floor. But this is also the original floor that was in there. I ripped all that out. All the carpet was absolutely disgusting. And then I put in my own floor, which you're going to see in a little bit. Yeah, I got rid of both of the back seats. As you can see, the floor was kind of disgusting after I ripped up all of the carpet. Yep, so this is when I completely ripped out the floor, all the carpet, all the wood in the floor, and went to bare bone metal. So just the chassis of the van, and then I went on to build a little grid out of pine. These are just scrap pieces of wood I set up to make a little grid for not only the plywood, but also little spots to put in the insulation. So I cut the insulation out into little squares, put it in those holes that I made with the grid, and then I plopped wood on top. But that's about it. So let's continue on with the video. Oh, there goes half of my wood. Alright, I'm going to show you what I do have for the floor, because I haven't shown that yet. I don't know if I have enough yet. Probably not for like the back or anything, but probably just the front where the sleeping area is. Got 16 of these to test out some like stone looking things. Ooh. A floor tile. Wow. Incredible. I don't understand the relevance of Spider-Man being in my floor tiles. I'm actually so confused. Why is Spider-Man in my floor tile? Is this like the Spider-Man edition or something? I'm confused. I don't know. I don't know why Spider-Man's in my floor tiles, but I am not complaining. Because, is this a sticker or a tattoo? I'll make sure to use his sticky webs for my floor. Stick them on there. Maybe that's the relevance of it? I don't know. Because the Spider-Man spider's sticky. Yeah, we got some like stonish floor type tile thing. I just think that will match a lot better with the dark wood compared to the dark vinyl flooring that I had before. I think this will be a lot easier because the other one, the floor is not level as it is, so it's going to look dumb regardless. But if I have this thin, just kind of like flexible, sticky pad thing, it'll probably be a lot better temporarily until it starts coming and peeling up again. But we'll get there when we get there. Don't worry about it. Put these back in the box. And then we'll get to probably sanding the floor. Wait, this has directions on the back. How bad does it have to be? Sweep the floor to remove any dust or dirt. I think we're a little bit past that point. I think the dust is part of the floor now. I don't think I have a choice. So I guess I'll break out the sander. See what I can do with the sander, because I think that the dust is just part of the floor at this point. Same with all the dirt, dust, etc. The caulking needs to come off too, because that's what I use as glue to get the vinyl flooring down. Alright, let's see how this goes. Alright, well, I guess we'll see how this goes. 16 tiles. Let's do this. can't even see the pattern because of the light. So that's making it pretty tough to figure out if I'm putting down the ones in the same direction or not. Shit. Ain't gonna lie, I moved a little bit at the end. Oops. I don't know how I just miscalculated that, but I did pretty bad. Alright, well, I guess that's how my floor is at the moment. That's not bad. That looks pretty good. Okay, well, I seem to have misplaced my canvas tripod, but today is a new day. Hoping to get the tile that I screwed up the other day replaced, and then also I bought 32 more tiles, so hopefully we can get extended into that area of the van as well. This stuff I'm not too concerned about because that's where my little kitchen's gonna go, but all the stuff over here is kind of an experiment because the motorcycle tire slipped on the last vinyl plank that I had. So it's kind of sketchy unloading it from the van, so I might lay it down and then also lay down some grip tape later on. But at the same time, if I'm going to be walking around with like basically my knees inside the van because the ceiling's very low, I don't know how that's going to feel, but probably not great. Although I am very interested to see, do I get another Spider-Man sticker inside of these new boxes, or is it a different superhero? None at all? Who knows? It's the same manufacturer. It is the same type of tile. A new case. Has not yet been opened. But I am very interested to see if I get another Spider-Man or not. I know that the camera angle is very low. Just disregard, because I don't know where the tripod went. Probably in my car. Should I do this like a preschool book? Let's see. These things are heavy. Nothing so far. Oh, Spidey! My man's right there. I don't get it. I'm also planning on leaving in like half an hour. I'm assuming I won't be here for very long, so I think I'll probably come back again with another outfit tomorrow. Just kind of like the roof video that I did. I had like 17 different outfits throughout the entire video because it took me like probably a week and a half to actually get it done. We're gonna do that again, but with the floor. All right, new day, new article of clothing as predicted. We're gonna set down the last 8 tiles that I have, or not last 8 tiles that I have, but the last 8 tiles that need to be put down in this area. I did do this one. That one came out pretty good compared to last time, so we're going to continue on with the trend, do probably the last 8 that need to go there, and then we'll figure out the area for that. I have fantastic news because I remembered where the tripod was. It was in the trunk of my car. So now we're going to continue on with the build. Give it a quick sweep-a-rooney. I don't know what is on my ass right now. Oh, you know what? It's a tile, isn't it? Oh, yeah. Oh, damn, dude, those things really stick. Ow. Did not see that one coming. Since I messed up the first cut on that, the one that went over there by that bracket, I'm gonna try to reuse this because it's a little short, but I'm sure I can put it there. I'm gonna try this. See what happens. You know what I mean? Just absolutely wing it from the beginning. Should just left that as a whole, but whatever. Alright, well, the living area, I guess you could call it, the floor is all done. All thanks to Spider-Man. But, I'd say it looks pretty good other than that little piece right there, but everything came out nice. Those cuts came out pretty nice. I'd say it looks pretty good. I do like it a lot. The only thing that I have to do is probably trim all this stuff off because I was going to add a little piece of like pine to trim it out. But, other than that, I like it. Looks pretty good. I am still worried about the motorcycle tire just slipping on this because I feel like it will. So I don't know how much I have left to do the back, but I guess we'll give it a go, and then if the motorcycle tire slips, then I'll just throw duct tape on it, or I mean not duct tape, grip tape. But before all that has to happen, or it can happen, I need to sand all this down, so I need to just brainlessly sand everything down. Alright, we're doing good. Sanded that down for probably 17 years. I am now the age of 37. But we're good, so we're gonna start putting this down now. I think I'll have just enough to get 3 across into the to the end. Over here I'll probably throw down like a black rubber mat thing in case any oil leak happens on top of this anyway. And then from like here on it's going to be the cabinets anyway, so I'm not too worried about this one, but that slight gap that's right here will be showing, so I'm going to put a tile on it anyway. Yep, that's my plan, so let's do it. We are getting there. looking pretty good. Pretty good. Although I gotta leave now, so I'll be back. Scary skeleton. It is nuts how I leave for 5 minutes and then I find like 75 more spider webs when I get back. Insane in the membrane. There is a fly in here and it is like not. Alright, well I'm gonna finish these last couple floor tiles. Alright, for these last pieces I'll probably just I'll cut up one of the new tiles that I have, or even some of the scraps of the old one that I have, and I'll just patch these up until they meet the end of this little piece right here. And then we'll go from there. Alright, so I'm having to record this like way later down the line, but essentially this was my idea for the other side of the floor tiles. Rather than actually using floor tiles, I wanted to use this, a removable wash mat in case it leaked onto the ground, then I could just take it out and wash it off. But also, I did end up putting strips of grip tape down on the floor in case the wheel slipped. And honestly, it worked pretty good. So I'm going to roll with that. I can't show too much in the rest of this because I'm recording this after the fact. So, yeah, one thing I honestly probably would change in the future, this whole mat, and just do complete tiles instead. Because this just ends up moving all the time anyway, especially with the front wheel driving and kind of pivoting. That kind of sucks. So that's kind of the only thing that I would change. See that prime example right there. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Other than that, floor ended up coming out very good. Yep. That's how that went.